What's up guys, Bluddshed here. Today we're going to talk about some things I think you should know here in Lost Ark. A lot of the things we're going to cover in this video have come up over the last week or so here in the game, so I thought I would kind of compile a list based on all the questions we get in chat. Before we get into the video, a quick like on the video would be greatly appreciated. Also, I do have a website in the description where I post my builds. I'm going to update it in the next 48 hours. Like I said, we've been playing a lot of Lost Ark. I got a couple of T3 characters here and I need to update my builds and put them on the site, so check back often. Maybe this is going to be geared toward advanced players or maybe people that I've played a little bit, because the first tip we have is from Anguish Island. You want to set a Bifrost, or you want to get comfortable with sailing from Punica to Anguish Island. Anguish is just south of Punica, right here. There's a quick small set of quests you need to complete to unlock the daily. Now this daily does not count as like a traditional Una daily. It's an actual daily for your roster that you can come here, complete it, and you get access to this vendor. Now, some of these things you can only buy one time ever. They're like a roster limit, but there's some really good things like T3 gems, tier 2 gems, legendary Overwhelm rune. By questing on this island, you know, you can get this currency to buy the stuff. There's 5 tier 2 books, there's 7 tier 1 class engraving books. This one you can buy indefinitely, this hollow fruit, and then you can give it to Punica NPCs to boost your rapport with them. It costs 600 currency. You can also get leap stones for tier 2, tier 3. Eventually, when you're 415 item level, you can buy 2 legendary books. Like for instance, the Berserker book is selling for like 25,000 gold. So, you know, if you get to 415, if you're one of the lucky few, you can sell these 2 books for like 50K or whatever the value is at the time. And then there's obviously epic class engraving books you can give. There's 3 of them you can buy here. It looks like there's a hold limit. You can purchase up to 50 permanently. So there's a hold limit on the leap stones. It looks like that you can buy them forever. You just can only hold 50 of these at a time. But yeah, a really sick vendor, and you should add this to your daily routine, especially when you get to Punica in the tier 3. The next tip, when you're maybe around tier 2, tier 3, you might start running out of silver. You can see I only have 13,000 silver. These tier 3 gems cost like 30,000 silver to reroll, and if you don't get the right affix out of 20-30 times, the right legendary power that you're trying to get, you can seriously run out of silver very fast. In addition, it costs tons of silver to upgrade your gear. It only gets more and more costly the higher you go, the higher you climb. So some ways you can get some easy silver is from the guild bloodstone vendor. You can buy these weekly caches depending on your guild rank. You can get, I believe, 4 or 5 different caches if your guild is higher ranks. You can do weekly cube quests from the weekly Una quest line, and you can get 72,000 silver for a cube. And yes, you can use like level 1 cube tickets to do your weekly. I don't think it matters which one. We've done it with level 1s before. And then you can run it a second time for 54,000. So you can get like easily over 110,000 silver a week just by doing your cube dailies if you have any leftover level 1 tickets. You can also do low paying dailies. You can set up one alt with all the Bifrost and set it up perfectly and turn in all these low paying dailies. They give like 28, 25, 22,000 silver. They're basically just delivery quests. But you know, if you have your Bifrost set up perfectly for each location, maybe on an alt or your main or wherever, then you can easily turn all these in, complete all these within a few minutes. You need to unlock the dailies, so just go into your world map and type low paying, and it pops up and it shows right up on the island so you know where to go. You can start doing this as early as T1. Obviously you get a reduced reward if you're only in T1, but as you climb the tiers to tier 2 and tier 3, you get more and more silver. This will hopefully alleviate your silver problem, but just doing dailies like chaos dungeons, you get silver from a lot of different places, obviously. If you want to play with your friends and you don't want to get credit for the Guardian raid, or if you want to bus, you know, carry low-level players, when you click matchmaking, whether you're in a pre-made group or just YOLO solo queuing, make sure to check on the box, uncheck the box that says consume Guardian Soul. It looks right here, right? You check in this box, it says you cannot harvest any more Guardian Souls. So you can check it if you want to use one of the souls that you can collect every day, or you can uncheck it if you don't want to use it. That way, if you haven't done your 2 Guardian raids for the day, but your friend needs to be carried, you can go ahead and do that without risk of, you know, you getting that credit for that low level Guardian or whatever. Since we're here while you're running your chaos dungeons, if you're doing it in a group, Always click on the portal. Don't be the one a-hole that's not clicking on the damn portal, man. Just go to the next floor. It's more efficient to get to more density, more elites faster. In addition, after you do your 2 full clears for the day to get your full bonuses every day, like we're talking about your 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th, and so forth for the day, you want to only do the first 2 levels of the Chaos Dungeon. The first level is always going to be like a trash clear pretty much. The second level is going to have 3 to 5 elites. And then you want to check and see if you get a gold portal before you leave. Okay, so we're pretty much going to do 2 floors, check and see if we get a gold portal. If not, then we're gonna leave the map and reset. Now this is only on your 3rd one, right? Because your first 2, you're gonna get a big bonus to material. So you want a full clear 2. It basically becomes an infinite grind. So you can see tier 1 vendor, there's a cap of 75, 25, 5. Tier 2, there's caps here. In tier 3, there's no cap. Pretty much, it's 99 is the cap really. But the cost increases higher and higher and higher the more you turn it in. So if I want this solar grace, it kind of cost me $550, and then now it costs me $630, the price goes up. And I buy it again and it goes to $710. So in tier 3, you can essentially farm things longer. It's more of a Diablo type of grind, Diablo 3 type of grind, type of blast, right? So you always have something to strive for. Also, when you get to T3, you're gonna have this sick Omnium Star vendor called Albion. It has pretty incredible rewards. You can get a stat potion, skill potion, overwhelm rune, greater stat potion, this amazing wealth rune for like Shadow Hunter, anybody that wants to build up your identity gauge, and then another stat potion here. So these are really important Omnium Stars. There's a lot of ways you can get them, but I just want to talk about an easy way that's easy to overlook. You want to do the quest called Pond of Purification. So when you get to Punica, make sure you full clear all the quests to unlock all the different dailies in the area. But Pond of Purification eventually will lead to an Omnium Star. So make sure you quest and build up the rep and get closer and closer and closer to achieving your goal. You can see it's called Purification Ceremony, Honorary Militia Fighter. Eventually you get the silver, and then you get the Vitality Potion, and then you get that sweet Omnium Star here as a reward. Pond of Purification goes into madness, but you get it, right? You just kind of follow down the line and accept the quests. Another way you can get an Omnium Star is by killing the world boss Milwaukee here in the zone. He drops a legendary bleed rune, a good craftable food thing, lobster thing, and the Omnium Star. So try to get a tag on him, try to get into a channel that will have you. He hits really hard. I think it's like a 1410 or a 1420 world boss. So good luck. One way to secure your spot in a group or to maybe increase your stock value is to say, looking for group Milwaukee, I have a ton of dark grenade bombs. So dark grenade bombs are going to lower the target's defense by 20% and allow you to tag it. I don't actually know the minimum you need to be to tag him. I'm 1350 currently in the video, but I believe that I tagged him even in 1340. This is what they look like right here. Dark grenade bomb, throws a grenade dealing damage and decreasing all targets defenses by 20%. So it just gives you an easier chance to try to land a hit on him. So if you can't do Milwaukee, there is another world boss that you can farm, again off the coast of Punica, right here in Wildwater Island. Another good boss that drops a legendary bleed rune, really good loot and all that stuff. No Omnium Star, but still really good to farm if you just can't hit Milwaukee, right? You got to get in there and get those tags. If you're trying to farm world tree leaves for your little charm here, right? Like a little charm you get in your little charm slot down here. If you're trying to farm world tree leaves for it, remember that you only get 6 per activity. So like 6 for mining, 6 for logging, 6 for grabbing those herbs. You can't just farm all of them from one activity. It even kind of shows you like your fishing ones, you have your foraging ones and your mining ones. I haven't done any excavating, so I'm super bad at that. And I haven't got any from hunting, unfortunately. So like if you're trying to just blast to get the trinket, the relic, whatever it's called, you know, you need to do a variety of different activities to then get the different world tree leaves. And the final tip has to do with the new Arcasia Grand Prix Manager, you know, the little Naruni race that we have. This is a limited time event. The vendor resets every week. It's actually really incredible. But one thing to know is you can farm lots of gold here by buying these epic books. These books from the vendor, you can select any one that you want. So I'm gonna pick one that I'm actually gonna use, but you can look on the auction house and find the most expensive epic book. You can actually organize it by epic and you can organize it by price. and see what it's selling for in your region. So my Shadow Hunter needs her Demonic Impulse book, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab that. But if I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna go ahead and sell it, you can actually put it right on the auction house and make some gold for it. So a nice way to make gold during the event, especially if you don't need the books. And this month in particular on our region, we have a 10 book drop on day 24. So if you just wait to get this and then sell the other ones, you can make some cash along the way. All right, that's gonna be all for me today. Again, if you enjoyed the video, hit that mother effing like button, okay? Also, people ask me why I'm not going past 1350. That's because I'm not swiping my credit card to increase my level. I do swipe the card to buy these damn like normal health potions and flares because I actually hate crafting them. It's not really fun to run out of energy when I'm trying to farm for plants to make potions for 6 different characters. So that's pretty much all I buy are potions, flares, and obviously cosmetics. I got 2 Omen skins. This is from the Vanquisher skin pack, I believe. It used to be on my Sorc, then I gave it to my Bard. I still have my Platinum skin box I haven't even opened yet. So yeah, I'm probably just gonna get my alts to 1340 maybe. And then I really believe that there's gonna be an owning change in the game. I think they're gonna reduce the cost, right? This is not like a political video to say whether I'm for it or against it. I just believe that they're gonna reduce the owning cost to go up in levels, so I might as well just wait. I'm not really rushing for any particular reason. So you can also find me live at twitch.tv/bloodshed, live on top of the screen. I stream 6 days a week currently. Lost Ark, we just chill and kill, have a lot of fun, wheel and deal, you know how it goes. Yo, shout out to Razor Ramon. Rest in peace. I'll see you guys soon, man. Take it easy.